Hi, welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Mia, and today I'm going to do another spontaneous look. In mind, I'm going to focus on these two shades. We've got the Aqua Creams from Makeup Forever. I can't wait to create this on the spot, and I'm excited and I hope you enjoy this video. Okay, keep watching. Applying the L'Oreal Infallible 24-hour foundation. I'm going to do my eyes, but I'm not going to powder and I'm going to conceal last. I'm going to start shaping my eyebrows. Today I'm going to be using the Makeup Forever QK90A. So eyebrows are done. With this Aqua Cream from Makeup Forever, it's in shade 13, okay? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna mix this with this L'Oreal Lumi Magique primer, light primer. So I'm gonna blend this together and I'm going to pop this all over my lid. Blur out, just putting that there. And then with a concealer brush, I'm mixing those together. And that consistency just goes a whole lot creamier. I find these Aqua Creams take a long time, don't take a long time to set, so you have to be really quick with them. But by adding this primer to it, which has light reflecting particles in it, which it gives it a little bit more blendability as well as time frame to work with. Next I'm going in with the other shade of my Makeup Forever Aqua Cream. The shade on here is not written, but it's the coral one. And I'm going to do the exact same thing, but what I'm going to do this time is I'm going to place it on the outer part of my eyelid instead of all over. I'm just going to pop it on the outside on top of the base that I've placed. Taking a bit of that, concealer brush, blending all together. And because it does still set, you don't want to just leave it there, you need to get your blending brush and just blend the edges off. Just because it does eventually set and you don't want a thick edge. So just blending with a fluffy brush. I'm using the MAC 217. For the leftover product, I'm using this on an angled brush and using it on the inner corner and stopping midway. Like that. I'm going to add the Australis eye primer on the rest of my part of my upper eyelid. So okay, next I'm taking my L'Oreal Paris matte in shade 106, dabbing the angled brush in, tapping any excess off, and I am going to right in the crease, follow where the crease is, and then winging out. Next, you're going to take your fluffy brush and you're just going to sweep the product across, blending it out. Okay, next I'm going to take a sharpened brown liner. This is the Colour Show by Maybelline in Chocolate Chip. What I want to do is create a little bit more of a defined crease, but I want to warm it up. So I'm taking it and just adding it. If you can see, maybe I'll zoom in. Taking it on the outer corner like that. And this side. What I'm also going to do is I'm going to contour with it on the inner part of my eye. Like that, but I'm actually not going to go in the middle. Just going to go in the inner part. It's a small flat brush. And then you can just like blend it up. Just pull the product up rather than sweeping it away. So just blending it upwards. I want to take this shade and mix it with this shade. This shade is a blush, this shade is a light matte creamy highlighting shade. I'm going to just blend the two together and I'm going to use this as a transition colour. And then I'm going to just transition. What I do like to do is sometimes place like a tissue right there, and then I can like gauge how much shading I want without making it droop too low. And just sweep it from the edge towards the middle. The 335 in that Inglot range I'm going to just add as a highlighter on my brow bone. These three browns in the corner, that one, and that one. I'll leave the colours in the description box. With the side of my tissue, I'm just going to pat this to create a wing, and then sweep down, and then sweep. With a fluffy brush, I'm just going to blend all of that. And the dark brown, and I'm going to tap this along the bottom lash line. Whatever's excess just on the outer edge. And then sweep. Sorry if I'm too close to the camera, it's blurring up. Just sweep it. Smudge it. With a small brush, like just on the edge and just lifting it, just starting from the edge and just blending it towards the top. Mascara. I haven't powdered, I haven't concealed, I'm gonna do that last. I'm gonna use the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in the shade Light Leisure in shade 10. And I'm also going to use the Maybelline Dream Lumi in shade Nude. And I'm going to make sure that I quickly go over and blend all that colour. With my Maybelline Dream Lumi pen in the shade Nude, I am highlighting, and in the spots I'm just dragging the product across, and then I'm going to be blending out this with a damp beauty blender. So some of the key points, on my cheeks it's actually in a triangle shape, down the bridge of my nose, cupid's bow, and on my bottom jawline to make my face a little bit more squared. Blend out. Forever HD powder dome fluffy brush. The blush I'm going to use today is not necessarily a blush. I'm going to use a combination of lip products. My Lumi primer, and taking a dot, my lipstick, and taking a bit with my spatula off. So this is the colour that I mix and matched with those shades. I'm going to apply it to the outside of my cheeks. So the apples of my cheeks, but on the outer side, I'm blending it up. And just blending. Next, I'm going to contour my face, and I'm going to be using my MAC's Mineralized Skin Finish in medium dark. Angled contouring brush. Concentrating close to the back of the cheekbone area. I don't want to bring it too close in. I just want it to be defined at the start of my hairline area. Making sure it's super blended. Like super blended. Along my jawline. What's going on with his hair? On the sides of my nose. Blusher, but I'm going to use the light shade for highlight. Excess off and just tap it in the area I wish for a bit of shimmer. Oh, and bronzer. Something I got from IMATS like years ago. It's called the Transparent Face Shimmers by Il Maquillage, with a big fluffy brush. Just dipping it in, just very lightly. Tapping it, like just pushing it into like my skin on my arm so I get excess off, and just patting it. Brush lightly over the high points of my face. To tone in the shades, obviously. You can even like blend on your shoulders. A Rimmel Lip Liner Lasting Finish in the shade Natural. I don't want to touch my makeup when I'm doing this, so I like to take a tissue. Because my lips are already moisturized, it's going to be a whole lot easier. Okay, so make sure your pen is sharpened and go in. Keep Me Coral in the 14-hour lipstick range by Maybelline. Did it with the L'Oreal Magique primer, Lumi primer. I'm going to take the white, just a teeny bit. That is the shade I get. So So that is going all over the lip. Using the Sultry Sand Colour Sensational 710 really light shade, and I'm just going to take a little bit off that bottom lip and top lip. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I really like this. I personally would wear this during the day, and if you wanted to wear it at night, you could go a little bit more heavier with a mascara or false lashes, or a little bit more contouring, or a little bit more darker outer blending. But overall, I cannot wait to see you next time. For daily makeup inspiration, go check out my Mia Bella store on Facebook and get some of my daily looks. This is where I'll be launching my clothing line, which is in the works. This is the website, which I haven't really revealed to anyone yet. It's still in the making. And this is a piece of artwork that I've got on one of the tops. Stay tuned. Please follow me on Instagram and see you soon.